Hi everyone and welcome to today's reading. It's a pick a card reading and it's what do your angels want you to know. So we have three piles. We have pile number 1, which is rose quartz, pile number 2 is blue lace agate, and pile number 3 is a citrine crystal. So if you want to take a moment and choose which pile resonates for you, and then we'll continue. And we've pile number 1, which is the rose quartz. And the cards are Ace of Air, 9 of Air, Release, Shark, Raise Your Vibration, Angel of Diversity, Integrity, Shower of Abundance, Fiona, Lean on God and the Angels for Support, Focus, and No Need to Worry. So just a reminder that this is a general card reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. So what do your angels want you to know? Okay, so I can see here we have the 9 of Air. So there's something going on in your life that's causing some grief, some anxiety, some sleepless nights. You're worried about something. There could be a lot of negative thoughts attached to a situation, and it's really having an effect on you. And the angels really want to help with this situation. Now, beneath it is the Shower of Abundance card. So this can suggest for some of you, at least, it will be financial. So there's some financial problems that are really, really bothering you. Now, abundance, of course, comes in all shapes and forms. It's not just money, but it can be, time, relationships, jobs. So take whatever applies to you, but the angels are saying they can really help you with this. They can help, say, heal your finances if that's your specific issue, and to hand over any anxieties you have concerning that situation, that they'll help bring about your desired outcome as quick as possible, but to try and distance yourself from the negative thinking if possible, because it may be slowing down and bringing in what the outcome you desire. And they're saying, we have lean on God and the angels for support here. This is from Archangel Michael. So I think you need, obviously, angelic help is there for you. You just have to ask, but also help in the 3D. So they're saying, go get help where you can. Go talk to a friend or some professional that may be able to help resolve this issue quicker for you. Don't deal with it on your own. I sense that for some of you, you've been trying to deal with this on your own. Maybe you haven't been talking to people about the issue, but you really need to start sharing it, and you'll get the help that you need quicker than trying to deal with things. And you'll just help bring about a better solution to your problems. We have Fiona here saying, now that you've asked for the angels for help, be open to receiving guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. So when you ask for angelic help, then be open to receiving whatever they send towards you. So any thoughts, any kind of ideas that you might normally dismiss, don't dismiss them. Just have a look, think about them, take a bit of time out and see if it's something that can be helpful to you. As well, we have the Archangel Animal card, and it's the Shark card. And it's saying, lead as a powerful, peaceful warrior. So I think part of this issue is you need to really start, you're kind of called on to strengthen and discipline yourself, is to claim your power and act in a calm manner as possible to resolve it. To try and dissolve the negative thinking. That's not helping you. It's only slowing down the process. Because you're a strong, sensitive person, at least some of you are, and you may have been, sacrificing yourself in some way for other people as well. And they're just saying, now it's time for you to really come back into yourself, decide what you need to do from now on to move forward, to get what you need out of this situation. Obviously, you respect other people, but you need to really start looking after your own needs as well. Be a leader in your own life, because you may have got a bit sidetracked, and this situation now is really calling out for help. And we have raise your vibration. So the angels are saying you really need to start looking after yourself on different levels. On a physical level, maybe look out at your diet, your exercise, the usual stuff. But your emotional and mental well-being as well. So really look after yourself and do whatever it is you need to do to make yourself feel better on a physical and emotional level, and that will help this situation as well. We have the integrity card, so whatever action this situation requires, it's always saying align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. So do what feels right. Don't do things that make you feel bad about yourself or that you're not happy with, that doesn't resonate with your own moral compass, because it'll only throw you out. It's not going to be good for you. A lot of you are sensitive people. It's not going to work. So you really need to stand, as I said, with the sharp, stand in your own power. Do what's right for you. That's important. And we have the focus card. So the angel's saying, focus on what you need to do. It's almost like you've been pulled in different directions. You're kind of pulled here, there and everywhere. Now it's time to align with your own inner strength. Focus on what you need to do, what you want to do, what's the best for you in this situation, and go ahead and do it. Everything's lining up for you now. So this is your time of action. And be kind and gentle to yourself, just be good to yourself. And we have the Angel of Diversity card here, and this is about, it's I suppose in some ways to let go of any negativity you might hold towards other people in your life that may be causing you hassles and grief. Now, of course, that's easier said than done, certainly, but they're saying that so that it'll just make life easier for yourself, because sometimes when you get caught up in a negative cycle, when you're dealing with people or situations, that you can't see the wood from the trees. And it's saying that you're a strong person, so align yourself with your inner strength. So you kind of let people, you do what you need to do, and you just let people do what they're doing. They need to learn their own lessons in life. So it's just about letting go of what you no longer need to move forward. And if that's negative feelings towards certain people, if you can let it go, it'll just help you in the long run. It'll help your energy, it'll help your mental, emotional health, and it just makes things easier for you to manifest in the life that you want. And we have here the Ace of Air, or the Ace of Swords, and this is all about it's well, as I said, brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of a situation, challenging beginning. It's calling for you to cut through all of the crap that you no longer need in your life, to see the situation for what it is, and really, as I said, align to your own inner strength, and then the ideas will come to you that you need to do to move on. It's almost like a new beginning, getting rid of what no longer serves you, getting to the truth of the matter. And it's about realizing the way forward that you need to do for yourself. Yeah. And the angels are saying there's no need to worry, which is good. And again, it's another card on angels saying focus on what you need to do, focus on what you want, what you need to do to move forward, and go to it. Talk to them, hand over stuff to them, and they're saying you it's all there. You've got it. Don't worry about it. The worry only slows things down. You don't need it. It's all there for you. Don't worry. And this card here, the Release card, is the equivalent of the Death card in the traditional tarot, and it's saying this is a time of transition for you, as it is for many people at the moment. And it says you're at the end of a phase of situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. So the past is not, it's time to move on from the past. Certain situations haven't served you, but you're beginning to realize that now. The angels are saying we're here to help you. The future is good. We have the Ace of Air here. And the angels are saying there's no need to worry, you're able for this. You're entering a new phase into your life. So look after yourself, be kind to yourself, and I suppose be kind to others in the process. Okay. So if you like this reading, please like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. And so we've pile number 2, which is blue lace agate. And the cards are King of Earth, 7 of Fire, the Star, Turtle, Do all things in moderation, Imagine solutions, Angel of Healing, Heal away addictions, There's nothing to worry about, Make a commitment, Mystique, Leadership, and Trust. Okay. So just a reminder that this is a general card reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Excuse me. So what do your angels want to tell you? Well, I can see from the cards there's certainly healing seems to be a theme here. So we have angels of healing, heal away addictions, and I would start here with do all things in moderation. Excuse me. So the angels are saying, I suppose, bring a bit of balance into your life. It's probably not bad advice for all of us, really. So look at what's going on in your life. For some of you, you may be maybe working too hard or not working hard enough, or doing things to excess or not doing them at all. So it's asking us to take a step back and look at what's going on there. And we also have heal away addictions, which of course can be related. And of course addictions come in all shapes and sizes. It's not just the extreme ones like drugs or alcohol, but even small little behaviours that we find annoying, nuisances that we'd like to to deal with or to heal. It's all in there. But it's saying here it's time to let go of behaviours that are blocking you from your heart's desire. So ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. So it's time to release the energies that are tied up with these addictions. The angels are saying you've more important things to do now. You need to shine your light in the world because it's definitely needed right now. And so looking at your addictions is one way to start. And we have beside it, we have the angel of healing. And of course this is all talking about self-love, looking within, bringing love into your life and to love yourself. And I feel that for some of you, you may have suffered abuse in the past. And this has damaged the way you feel towards yourself and towards others, of course. And we have the trust card over here. And the angels are saying, you can start to learn to trust yourself again. And by doing that, you can trust others. But the angel of healing, it's important to be good to yourself, to be kind to yourself. And I suppose to open your heart and to release negativity so that you can let the goodness come back into your life. And I know that's easier said than done, but they're saying just do what you need to do to start the ball rolling and look for help. The angels are going to help you, of course, but they're saying, look for help in your everyday life as well. And we have the King of Earth here, the King of Pentacles, and this could represent a man or a woman as well, a mature man or woman that's ready and willing to help you. And if you can't, if that person isn't popping into your head right now, we'll just go look for them. It could be a friend or it could be someone on a professional basis that you need to talk to. But do search for them. And when I say mature, it doesn't mean that they're mature in age. They could be a young person, but with very much a mature character and more than willing to help. Someone that's grounded, that can really help you through whatever situation you're in that you want to heal. And it's all about yourself, releasing any of those negative energies or feelings, about forgiving yourself. If you want to forgive others, that's fine, but it's really about letting go of those feelings for yourself so that you can move forward. Because when you're tied up with all of that energy, you're not letting other stuff in. And I see here we have the turtle card, which is interesting. And the turtle, it says be joyful and trusting. And the turtle, you can see, has the shell. And this card very much talks about you're someone who possibly has put a shell around themselves for protection, and that might have been very much needed at the time. Or maybe you're just a sensitive person that has this shell to protect yourself from just other people's energies, and that's fine too. But they're saying that the shell is fine, it's good for protection, it keeps out the bad, as it were, but it also keeps out the good. So they're saying it's now time for you to look at releasing that shell. And that doesn't mean you have to go around naked, as it were. You can put a cloak of light around you to I suppose, to screen out any negativity coming towards you, just to let the good in. Do it however you wish, but it's now time for you to look at releasing that. It's almost like let the wall down. Put a nice light around you. It could be white light, whatever colour you wish. And then call in what you want in your life, or what you need in your life, whether it's healing, love, prosperity, happiness. It is all there for you to grasp. So, and it's about trusting yourself and trusting the universe. And of course, this can all be tied up with addictions and, you know, the things that we do to deal with these things. And it's underneath it says make a commitment. So this is Archangel Michael saying, you know, commit to your own healing. Commit to being your own best friend. That's important. And by doing that, you know, you can help others then in the long run. And that's what I feel from this spread. They're asking you to do your own healing so that you can heal others. And the world needs people like you at the moment, definitely. We have the leadership card, so it's saying be a leader in your own life, do what you need to do to help yourself, but by doing that then you will be an example for others, and people, the world needs it right now. They're saying that you're very important, and that if for some of you, you may even be healers in your own right. You may not realise that, but it is there in some of you. And for some of you, you may be thinking of a career change or a job change. It could be one, they're saying that maybe you could consider a career in maybe healing or teaching, somewhere where you can give guidance to people, or, you know, counsellor, guidance counsellor, or whatever, you know, something like that. So for some of you, that's what they're saying. But they are saying, keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. And I think this is very much in relation to healing away any addictions, or doing your own self-healing, because you may have other people in your life that aren't too keen on you healing your addictions because they're probably doing them with you. So just to be aware of that. Decide what you want to do, and if it's to heal these addictions, well then you stay on that path and don't get pulled off. Of course, we have the 7 of Fire card here, the 7 of Wands. It says defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. So it's really saying be confident in what you're doing, and if you're going down the road of self-healing, stick with it. You'll have people that will challenge you, certainly, but this is about you and what you need to do for you to move forward, and to trust yourself, really, really trust, because we're back to the angel card of trust. The angels are saying it's really time to start trusting yourself, and in turn you can trust others. And imagine solutions. So no matter what situation you're in, and for some of you, you feel that you're in a situation that you really can't see the way out of, that the situation may be very tough, but they're saying it's not as bad as it seems, and that to trust them, to hand it over to them, but also to trust yourself and to step back a little from the situation. And they're saying use your imagination, literally imagine solutions. So let your mind wander, no matter how crazy the solution may be to the problem. Okay, within reason, of course. They're saying take a note of them all. What can you know, which one appeals to you? Of course, within reason again, as they say. But yeah, it's you know, you have the power in this situation. And the good thing is, the great thing is, we have this card here, and it says the Star card. it is the Star card, sorry. It says, happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. So I see if you can really, or the angels I should say, are saying that if you look at your own self-healing, bring self-love into your life, or more of it, that those hard times will be behind you, and that you will come into happy times. And to make long-term plans. Where do you want to be? What do you really want to achieve? Focus on the positive. And we have here, the angels are saying there's nothing to worry about. You are safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to you and through you. So really, trust yourself, trust the angels, trust the universe, and look after yourself. Be kind to yourself and others, of course. Okay, so if you like this reading, please like, subscribe and comment to my channel. Thank you. And we've pile number 3, and that's the citrine crystal. And the cards are 5 of air, the dreamer, knight of fire, 2 of water, goat, llama, wake up call, let your past go, angel of stability, detach from the situation, parents, Isabella, solitude, and there's something better. Okay, so just a reminder, this is a general card reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. So what do your angels want you to know? Okay, we start here with the 5 of air, the 5 of swords. And so there's some sort of challenge in your life at the moment. Some situation is causing you a bit of upset, and you may not be sure which way to go with it. And I think it relates to your parents. Okay, so whatever the situation is, whatever's causing you a bit of angst, it involves your parents. Now, when I say parents, it could be your parents or guardians, or it could be you as the parent in relation to a child. But let's just say it's your parents. It looks like something's going on they don't necessarily approve of, or what their opinions differ from yours, at least. I think it may be in terms of a relationship. We have the 2 of water or cups above it. So maybe a relationship you either want to start, or if you're already in it, you want to bring it to the next level, and they may not approve of that, and so there's a bit of difficulty there. But we have the dreamer card, and this is the Fool card in the traditional deck, and it's kind of like the angels saying, you're ready to take this leap, you're ready to follow your dreams with this relationship. Now, as I said, it could be a personal relationship, or it could be a work relationship, or some life situation, but you're ready for it. But as I said, the issue with your parents may be holding you back. And the angels are saying, we have the Knight of Fire of Wands energy here, and it's kind of saying you may need to be more self-assured. Speak up for yourself, and and don't fear any criticism that they may throw at you by what you want. You need to do what you want and what you believe in. Now, they may have the best of intentions, but it may simply not be what's best for you, as it turns out. So don't shy away from the challenge of this situation. In fact, we have the wake-up call card. So it's the angels are saying it is a bit of a wake-up call, really, this situation. It's a chance for you to really stand in your own power now. You're an adult, so, and maybe your parents still see you as a young child, and they need to give their advice and they expect you to follow it. But that's no longer the case. And when I say parents as well, it could be somebody in authority in your life as well, not just in a parental role. I see the llama card here as one of the animal cards. I was only looking for one animal card, but 2 came out, interestingly enough. But we have the llama, and it says, set clear boundaries and enforce them. So I would think it's just there's a boundary issue here with your parents. and it's something you have to learn to put in place. They may be overreaching their boundaries with you, and you need to put your boundaries back in place with them. I suppose it's the lesson in all of this. And we have the goat, and it says, act from your innate wisdom. Okay, now I'm actually going to read about this card, because this is my newest deck that I got, and I'm still not that familiar with all of the animals. So we have the goat. The guidance is, when you choose this card, your guidance is to be free and independent within the nurture of a loving, caring family or community. If you feel misunderstood, remember that you can carry in your aura light and wisdom that are not always recognized. Remember that you can carry in your aura light and wisdom that are not always recognized. And it says, you are invited to look at the circumstances of your life and challenging situations from a higher perspective. This will bring you much peace and enable your innate qualities of love, loyalty and caring to develop. When you can do this, your essential wisdom will shine through. You will be acknowledged by those people around you. Yeah, so it's essentially saying you really need to step into your own independence now, I suppose, from your parents or those people that are influencing you, I suppose. Do you know? Sorry, put that over there. Yeah, so an Archangel Michael is asking to detach from the situation. So that could mean just to maybe put a little bit of distance between yourself and your parents, if that's what's required. Not saying that you never see them again or anything, but just to stand back, give yourself a little bit of time in terms of the situation. And I see we have the Solitude card here as well, and that's saying that it's saying to detach from other people's opinions. It's all about you, because sometimes when people are giving their opinions on a situation, your head can just go round and round. You need to really kind of bring it back, do a bit of self-reflection and decide, okay, what do I really want in this situation? What's the best for me? And we have the Angels of Stability here, and this is saying that it's really saying that to stay grounded and detached from reacting in a situation. And it's I suppose it's the ability to assess a situation without becoming drawn into the drama of it or becoming a victim. So that's it's to be more grounded, to really try and deal with this without the drama, I suppose is what they're saying. And we have the Let Your Past Go card. Yeah, so it's kind of saying that, and obviously it's in relation to your parents, that there's probably you could be repeating a pattern here with your parents. So yeah, it's something to become aware of, and that you need to start letting go of any patterns that are going round and round that aren't working for you anymore. It's back to setting clear boundaries with your parents and enforcing those boundaries. But you can do it. It's not a huge deal at the end of the day. And we have the Isabella card, which is a nice card. And it says, yes, the timing is right for this new adventure. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So whatever this new relationship is or situation, it looks good. But I think it also relates to here with your parents that once you set your boundaries, they will eventually respect them. It's just a bit of a learning curve for them as well. I think it's just a learning curve for everybody involved. And we have There's Something Better card here. So the angels are saying this situation, and I think it's mostly with your parents, you can be handled in a better way. So back to putting in your boundaries with them. They'll enforce your boundaries. They will eventually respect that. And things may actually, your relationship with them may develop into a more healthy relationship. Okay, so there you go. So if you like this reading, please like, subscribe and comment to my channel. Thank you.